What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all well, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. I got my coffee, and we stopped last time right outside this cave entrance, but before we dip in there, I'm gonna go back to camp and stick a long rest. I wanna get Scratch out of our party, replenish all our spell slots, all that stuff, before we head into the city proper, just in case we run into anything that requires some fast action. What's going on here? Grub.
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna.
I'm not going to hurt you, kitty.
I don't like talking.
Is Yenna mistreating you?
Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me.
Do you know what happened to Yenna's mother?
Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life.
May I pet you?
Please don't.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? You were really nice to me before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Absolutely not. We've hit our quota for mangy strays.
Oh, come on, Astarion. No kids allowed come back in 10 years. Then again, our camp does keep getting attacked. With the amount our camp keeps getting ambushed and pulled by things, it might not really be safe for her here. There's gotta be somewhere in Baldur she can go, right? I'm sorry, kid. I don't think so.
You don't?
I already told you no. I meant to.
But... Alright, I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
It's not gonna be safe for her here. There's so much going on in this camp. We get invaded by Gith and random midnight raids. This is not the place for a child. It was different with Arabella because she literally had nowhere to go and we were in the middle of the wilds. With her, we're in Baldur's Gate. She has places she can stay. She doesn't need to be in our camp to be safe. Arabella did. She doesn't. There's a whole city out there. I'm sure there's an orphanage somewhere or someplace she can go. Speaking of,
Queen Vlakith. Skra!
You are a Sherlock, and still you speak my name.
I've seen the captive Orpheus with my own eyes. Spoken to Gestil Kithrak Voss. You lied to us. Enslaved us.
The betrayer Voss lies!
that's not gonna cut it, Blacketh. We saw the
I
truth.
have only a moment, and you, a Sherlock, will listen. We are Githyanki. We move mountains. We snuff out stars. We shake the plains. The traitor Voss has lied to you. The heretic prince would shatter us in an instant. The great Dominion shrunk to the head of a pin.
Can this be true?
No.
Is the Githyanki prince really a threat to his own people?
Nobody here is buying your bullshit,
Challenge to
Blacketh.
Vlakith's rule.
Return to the astral prism. Slay Orpheus the Pretender.
Still better than that, huh?
Serve me, and I will ascend you. You will be no mere warrior, nor Kithrak. You will be Barta Vlakith, commander of dragons. My only, my chosen.
Well, the last time you gave us a task, you ordered us dead after we came out.
Kneel before me. Make your promise.
Lae'zel's thoughts become yours. The sight of Orpheus looms over her mind. Voss's words echo within it. She means to forever turn her back on Vlaakith.
Good. Stand your ground. Don't fall for Vlaakith's lies. Thought to kick rocks.
I gave you my faith, and you called me traitor. I gave you my life, and you ordered your knights to hunt me. I have witnessed too much, and you have given me too little. Finally, I can see. Orpheus will live, and I will hear his creed. This is my word.
Your word is nothing! You are nothing!
Then why you keep begging for our help?
The Kithraki will bring you. I will tear your flesh from your bones and devour your skull's marrow while you beg for death. I will consume you. I will unmake you.
Womp womp, Vlaakith. Send more of your people. We'll be happy to slaughter them. We got lots of conversations in camp.
Soldier, my engine. It hurts. I think this might be it. Soon. Things burning hotter than I knew it could. But look, we've just about made it to the city. That'll do me. Let's go protect it. Whatever happens after that is between me and the so-called gods.
You don't think we'll find you a cure?
With this heat going, I can't spare the energy to think. I just want to enjoy whatever's left of this life of mine. Anyway, it could be worse. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, with who I'm meant to be with. How many people can say that?
Not many. The level of health in her attitude is insane given her circumstances. That's very commendable. Part of me does wish that she would go back to Avernus to live. But again, I'll double down on what I said at Last Light In. It's her choice. Who am I to tell her how to live and force her to live a certain way? It's her decision to make.
It is done. There is no going back. As long as the Undying Queen reigns, I am never to soar unbound over the astral sea. Never to cross the one in the void. As it should be. Better a short life built on truth than immortality woven of lies. Better
I
to
100% agree.
under a prince who would free their minds and honor their bodies. So why do I feel so bitter?
See if we can pass this inside check. It's only a 10.
Vlaakith has upended Lae'zel's whole existence. Everything she knew to be true, every plan and aspiration she ever held has been painfully ripped away. Lae'zel's bitterness is born of sadness. She's mourning the loss of the person she once was, and can never be again.
Makes sense. You're grieving the future you'll never have. Vlaakith took everything from you.
How well you've come to know me. But in truth, she didn't take everything. I have what I have gathered for myself. I'm moored to a new regent, a new land, and new allies. Vlaakith cannot unmake she who no longer exists. And so, from the old battle cries is birthed another. Shma Salar Orpheus, Ma Stilna Forgen in Yeri. Orpheus's will above all. May the comet blaze my path forward.
You've been quick to pledge yourself to Orpheus's cause. What about your own needs and wants?
Orpheus's freedom is my want and my need. To deny his freedom would be to deny my own. There will come a time when I can think about myself beyond the Lich Queen who enslaves the Githyanki and the prince who would liberate them. But that time won't come until the Prince of the Comet flies again.
Vlaakith promised to make you Bart to Vlaakith. Sounds impressive.
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen of the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Bart to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
You've come a long way. What next?
We find Voss at Sharess's caress and retrieve the key to releasing the prince. Orpheus Tough Kinazin.
Do you think the egg is doing well?
The egg grows ever warmer. The hum of life within it louder. It may yet hatch, though not soon by my estimation. In its heat lives stimulation, and in its throbbing, exhilaration. An effigy of Githyanki future, incubated inside a fragile shell.
You're getting attached. Should I start calling you Mother Lae'zel?
Only if you want me to roast you over a campfire, using my blade as a spit. But it is true that I feel some manner of responsibility for this unhatched whelp. After we free Orpheus, we can revisit the matter. If the egg hatches beforehand, well, we will shield it from the Lich Queen's zealots. Whatever may come, I will not let Vlaakith poison the fledgling with lies.
You know, I was just thinking the cool thing about that is that it'll be born free. It won't be enslaved to Vlaakith. We should keep it in camp, away from danger.
A camp once visited by a scheming devil is no safe haven for the unhatched. It has afforded us as much disquiet as it has rest.
That's true.
Leave the egg with me. There's no need for further discussion.
As you wish. It's been safe and sound with you the whole time. Nothing with Will. Nothing with Astarion. Scratch has something for us.
I need a quick word.
Hold on, Scratch.
It's certainly good to be back at camp. How I've missed the smells.
All's well that ends well, eh, boy?
Indeed. And I'm sure Dringo will do a great job. He always took good care of me.
That's good. Never let you go, buddy. There's no way we were gonna let that nasty, manipulative bitch take anything to do with you. Surprised we have nothing with Shadowheart. Still can't touch on her blonde hair, I don't think. Let's see.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
I love it.
Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
The Sharons are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
We'll get it sorted out. Alright, no time like the present. Rest up. Zombies staying nice and warm by the fire. They're actually fungal zombies, but the visuals are broken. They don't look like fungal zombies. Oh, the Emperor wants to chat with us, does he?
How did you? Oh, it's you. I must have let my mind wander. Enough for you to wander in. Forgive me. I am drained. Ever since you killed Ketherick and took his netherstone, The Chosen's control of the brain has been brittle. It's rebelling against Orin and Gortash fiercely. I suspected that when we took Ketheric's stone, the brain would begin to break free. Those brain quakes confirm that my suspicion was correct. I do not know what happens now when it receives their orders, and I do not dare guess.
You feel the Emperor's fear as if it were your own. An elder brain enslaved is one thing. An elder brain unleashed will be the end of everything.
Beautiful, isn't it? The mighty Prince Orpheus, contained in submissive slumber. Come. You may as well sit a while, now that you are here. Your company isn't unwelcome.
You seem troubled.
An accurate summary. I have found myself distracted of late. I'm haunted by memories. They are relentless. I can think of nothing. No one else.
Someone from your past.
Indeed. Duke Stelmane. Or as I knew her, Melin, when she was alive. You thought you were my first ally. Far from it. I have long sought the allyship of others. It is the only way to succeed. Though my relationship with Berlin was different from my relationship with you.
How so?
In life, she was my business partner. Back when we ran the Knights of the Shield. A difficult task for a mind flayer. Duke Stelmane trusted me, and the city trusted her. I conceived the plot, but Berlin took center stage. It was she who met with the merchants, politicians, and patriarchs. It was she who negotiated deals and signed off on agreements. Her rooms played host to the most important conversations in the city. Together, we brought order to chaos. At its height, everything that happened in that city went through the shield. Through us. I could not have done any of it without her. Just as I cannot do any of this without you. But now, she is gone.
If I didn't know you were a mind flayer, I'd say you were upset.
Astute as ever. You think that mind flayers are soulless husks who feel nothing. Berlin thought the same at first. You are wrong. Feeling is vital to the pursuit of anyone's goals. Even the mind flayers. Like you, mind flayers know fear. Like you, we crave recognition. But unlike you, unlike the others of my kind, I am no slave to either. My end is and always has been freedom. Berlin understood this. Berlin became my freedom.
That was insightful.
I am glad you were able to learn something.
Shouldn't fight him. Not important.
The brain is rebelling again. I need to focus.
The conversation is not important enough to go tit for tat with him about what he does or doesn't feel, but ultimately, he's clearly selfish. He's doing this for his own gain. He's not taking care of us because he likes us. He's taking care of us because he needs us. Which is fine. It's not a problem. In fact, you can trust people to be self-important way more than you can for them to be altruistic, so if anything, the fact that he's in it for himself does make me trust him a little more, for now at least. We'll see how that progresses going forward, but at least for right now, I know he's going to do what's in his own self-interest. Hello, gnomes.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Interesting. A warm welcome, huh?
Need to get the quantities just right.
You think I want my clan facing down one of those walking death machines with cutlery? Then leave me to my work.
Okay, I was hoping you'd sell me something. What do you have? Martial exertion, nimble finger gloves, and thunder palm strikes. And flash blinder. Blind a target. If it's a steel watcher, it is stunned and suffers a 1d6 penalty to attack rolls. 1k each. Yikes. Expensive. Oh,
Now let me get.
Yeah, sure. Grouchy ass.
Steel is silent.
Warbrin is where? He's Thuller.
You're here. Good luck. This damn city's more treacherous than the Underdark.
I have a feeling you're probably right about that. Nichols. So where's the boss? Barkus.
Ah, there you are. Good. We need to strategize. Wulbrin is planning something. Lots of moving parts. I'm still trying to suss the details myself.
Any luck?
Some. But what he has planned is unthinkable. Maybe you can help him see sense. Someone has to.
I can try.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate.
Steel watch, I assume.
Rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My Ironhands, what's left of the Harpers, and you. I hope.
Gortash is a dead man. I have reasons of my own for taking him down.
As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized, servants of the people, but they only serve one man. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. Laws will change, freedoms will vanish, and soon you'll be accused and sentenced before you've even committed a crime. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it.
Why put the blame on the Gondians?
They invented the Steel Watchers, and they're building an army of them. They've always been happy to provide their technology to despots in exchange for a stipend and the freedom to work in peace. They would have licked Saravok's boots, given the chance. And now they'll kiss Gortash's ring while this city screams. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our heads above ground, the Watchers are on us like flies on shit.
What was the plan?
Same as it always is. Eliminate the threat. In this case, the foundry where these atrocities are produced. The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more than equal to them. There's nothing they can build that the Ironhands can't tear down. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. First of its kind. 50 wizards high on the weave couldn't summon this kind of firepower. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility, and boom. Problem solved.
Wulbrin, please. This is too far. Everyone in the foundry would be killed.
Quiet, Barcus. The adults are talking.
We'll look into the Gondians as we go there, but for right now, with everything that he's told me about, he can count on me. I'll put a stop to those mechanized horrors. I'm not saying we'll kill the Gondians, but we'll take care of the Steel Watch.
Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Beautiful building, belching smoke into the sky day and night.
Now, depending on why the Gondians are doing what they're doing and what we find, maybe we will take care of the Gondians, but
Heart of the facility.
for now,
Get yourself back to street.
all I'm committing to is taking care of the Steel
We'll be
Watch.
clear of watchers in no time.
Yeah, maybe they deserve to be taken care of, you know? Maybe they're the victims. That's possible. And maybe it's true. Hold up for me, Kolek. Maybe it's true. Maybe the Gondians are victims. Maybe they're being manipulated or forced into servitude or whatever you want to say. Maybe. We don't know that for sure. But we'll find out.
Powder bomb. What the devil has he become?
If they are doing it by choice, then fuck them. You know? The Gondians must be stopped. They're working for the Absolute.
They are inventors, just like us. Persnickety and self-important, too. But we all have our moments. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Please, speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead their case before being blown to pieces, don't you think?
Alright, I'll speak to him.
That's all I ask. Questions first, violence later. And only if absolutely necessary.
I don't mind chit-chatting to them. He's not wrong to ask that of me.
Locked. But there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Can I come on patrol with you later?
Not a chance.
And this comes up in the blacksmithy. Interesting. Hiding Ironhand Gnomes, are ya? Isn't that an interesting turn of events?
And no sign of the smith.
Note written in blood, the parchment is cheap and smells faintly of iron and smoke. How I soured and salted the smith for you, and yet you dared not devour him. I will not let his bittered meat spoil, not when Baal could savor it. Arn. Well, the excited clerk is still there at least. Too bad about the blacksmith.
Gildra? Oh, no. Just you again? How can I help you?
You should know that Gildro's not coming back.
What? Don't joke about that. He'll come back. He always does. He's probably just gone to get more coal for the forge or visit one of the ore mines.
He's dead.
And no obituary in the Gazette? Impossible. I don't know why you're insisting on spreading these nasty thoughts, but I'll ask you to kindly keep them to yourself. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? If not, move along.
I'm sorry I ruined your attitude, but you do need to know that, oh, you might get your promotion sooner than you thought. Gold Coast Couriers. That's the place with the doggos that we freed.
Fascinating.
I'll drop a save here before we have to deal with any of this.
There must be something. Outraged.
Alright, so we do have this place. Now beyond here is where the bar and stuff is, where we gotta go Shress's Caress and all that. But I also said we'd dip on down to the beach. So let's go dip on down to the beach. You all excited for the beach day? last thing we need to take care of before we head into the city proper, so. Full ship. Looks like a ship graveyard.
Something over there.
Hold that thought, team. Everybody stop. I like you can dig it up. You're there.
Alright, what now?
A little mid, but I won't complain. It's free.
How farther can I go?
We've been at the other side of this place, so we'll clear this part of the map when we're on the bridge past the steel watch guard.
Always room for more.
This is just me being on the spectrum and wanting to clear all the map shadows. Something satisfying to me about exploring and clearing fog of war. I don't know what it is, but I always get hooked on doing it. Fresh corpse. Not too damaged for this. Causing the smoke.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Watch your back.
That's why there's smoke. It's full of blast mines. Move the rest of the team up, see if any of them can pass a check on any of it.
Someone's left a trap out for us. Let's go.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Wow, I passed the check on the broken ones. Thank you.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Too damaged. But you can join my militia.
At the ready. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
My legs. I can't feel them. Tell the others. Let the boss know.
This man is not long for this world.
What happened to you?
Killed. Wanted the cargo.
You hear the blood gurgle in his struggling lungs. His last ounce of strength is spent.
If it makes you feel better, you'll be put to use. I know it's kind of fucked up, but I mean, we don't owe allegiance to him, right? Alright, I'm sure that was a nice telltale sign of there being more traps.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Oh, look at you. I don't fail disarms much. There we go. Alright, now that's looking a little more feasible.
Over there.
This one broke because this fool ran into it. So let's dismantle the tripwire first.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Thanks, Astarion. Your observational skills are always impressive.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
happened to you? You look like you were turned to stone.
Blood still warm. Whatever happened to his head happened recently.
I've got a long road ahead. If not over, then through.
Only one way to find out what happened.
That same ship was at Moonrise Towers, if I'm not mistaken.
Looks like it still has some of the shadow curse on it.
Looks like those two are about to fight.
Nobody messes with the Stone Lord, Ratling.
Nine Fingers sends her love, arsehole. Your Stone Lord's a dead man walking. You, help me kill these arses. The guild will sprinkle you with gold.
I don't know what's going on here. I assume these are the ones with the cargo and they came from Moonrise, so they're bad. The Nine Fingers, all that shit, kiss my ass. But these dudes don't look like they're necessarily any better. The only way to play it safe here would be to kill both of them, so... I think I'll just kill you both and take everything, thanks.
You'll regret this.
I think not. Just turn this into a Royal Rumble. You can go first.
Heating up.
Yeah, I think the best way to not be on the wrong side of history here is to just kill them all. One thing I do know for a fact is nobody here is the good guy. That doesn't matter. If we just kill them all, then we know we didn't help the bad guy. You know? That's my take on all this.
Blood comes easy these days. Time for some bloody work.
You can have that. See if we can make him bleed. Why don't you have somebody else to fight? What about these guys? There we go. Now they're all giving each other the smoke.
The guild owns this city.
For the Stone Lord.
So I guess the guild was actually the natives. The Stone Lords are the ones that were in... You see? See, that's why I said kill them all. You just never know. Get you out of the fire. See what that smite's capable of. It ain't bad.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Bonk.
Can feel death's cold grip.
She's about to. Out of spy, honestly, just for the fact that she attacked me. You had bigger fish to fry. You can all take one of these.
Can't even catch my breath.
Fortunately, I'm out of fungal charges. And they just killed my zombies with their bomb shenanigans, but they're still all dead when it comes down to it. Smite the Graceless is a fun ability. Let's try and get you in a position where you can affect somebody. The big asshole with the hammer down first.
Now this is my happy place.
Get her with bare heart. Just barrel stuff them so they feel the fear. 6 and 5's not bad. I did expect a little better, honestly, but
time to push my luck again. Death won't take me yet.
Sure, everybody gets a piece. Get good luck shoving Karlach. Someone is just like super horny for Astarion.
Gods, it's hot in here.
This one's something else to think about. Bitch.
I'm ready.
I would like you to be able to do more damage than that, Shadow. A little disappointing, actually.
Got to move.
Shove her over there and we'll come deal with this.
No time for mercy.
Give this one a piece too. Maybe we can convince her to stop attacking Astarion if we're all up in a grill like this. Still out your mind attacking Karlach with shove. That's crazy to me. Good job, Astarion. Ah, that's the end of these assholes. Yeah, that kind of shows what I meant when I said, if we just kill everybody, we won't be on the wrong side, because I would have, in fact, gotten it wrong. I did pick the wrong side. I thought the Stone Lords were the ones that were native, and I thought the Nine Fingers Guild was the problem, and I was wrong about that. Corpse Grinder, that looks like a cool hammer. Karlach, you can hold on to that. The guild has caught wind of our activities down by the river. The Stone Lord has personally requested that you see off any visitors. I've heard murmurings that your dockside crew begin to doubt the tales around the Stone Lord's capabilities. Keep our shipment secure, and he will not need to come down in person and make a demonstration. Nine Fingers ain't backing down. Stone Lord's pushing in on our enterprise, so she wants to push back on his. Find out just why this fresh-faced shithead is so keen to clear a landing spot for the cult's ships. Yeah, I did drop a whoops though. My bad. I'd actually like to have teamed up with them, at least if they're good enough to fight with parts of the cult. And we probably could have made good allies. I knew the ship was from Moonrise because of the fact that there's still Underdark shit all over it, but annotated ship manifest. Stonelord's goods. We don't need to see the man to know he's serious about his property. If you're tempted to crack a crate and take a look, remember Norin and the wide-eyed loons who came to take him away last time out. I didn't raise a finger to stop those god's mad bastards, and I won't for you either. So they were shipping in mind flayer parasites, no doubt to infect an assload of people here. Yeah, so I'm glad I decided to kill everybody, but in hindsight, I probably should have helped some of these people instead of just choosing to roll everybody. What do we have in yonder?
I bet that will fit in my pack.
Sure, these are worth some money. They wouldn't keep him if it wasn't, right?
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Oh, luckily for us, Astarion loves being an uninvited guest. Bone spike boots. That is for Karlach. She's wearing the bone spike garb already.
Time to rest.
He had a bad day. Seems like Van needed the reminder that you don't take from the stash. The stash is mine and you get what I give you. I find you taking from the stash, you end up like Van. Be smart. Don't be like Van.
We need to find a way forward.
And down here. Probably what's left of the shitty little smuggling cove looking at this. Red apples, some cheese. There's the boat that they come in on when they're sneaking goods through. Alright. Well, that takes care of the beach. We're at 48 minutes. So I'll slide on back down this way.
Seems simple.
And then I'll try and get us across the Ironhand blockade at the bridge there, and then we can pick up next episode right by Sharessa's Caress. Probably will be faster to just fast travel. That's where we need to be. Yeah, it'll probably be faster to go from Rivington. Just down here past the circus and stuff. Which is all surprisingly quiet about me murdering the best clown act. That wasn't actually the clown. Maybe that's why they didn't care, because it was shape changer. So this little fist blockade would ordinarily try and stop us from going, and we'd have to fight the Steel Watch, and it'd all get very dramatic. We're not going to be fighting the Steel Watch, and we're not going to be using no pass. Paid attention when we came down this beach. You'll see there was a little sneaky way around. Don't need to contend with the guard, we'll just skip it. Glenn's the journalist. What do you want?
Ah! Are you trying to get into the city? Got a minute to tell me about your experience at the gate today?
Slow down a second. Who are you?
I'm Lens, roving reporter for the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. My editor sent me to cover the drama out here at the gate. He wants some fluff piece about the heroic Steel Watch keeping the mob at bay, whether or not that's the truth or not.
And what do you think is the truth?
that the refugees here are desperate, hungry, scared people. They're no more. They just want to be safe. I've heard the rumours. Absolutists marching from Moonrise Towers. Whole towns felled by strange curses. It's no wonder they ran. Of course, I can't write any of that. My editor only releases stories his friend Lord Gortash approves of.
Naturally.
He's very selective.
Things like that happens in real life, which is why nobody likes the media. That's appalling. The people in the city have no idea what's going on.
Oh, they know some of it. Most would rather bury their heads in the sand anyway. Saves them the bother of feeling responsible. I'll try and get the truth across. Who knows? Maybe a line or two will meet Mr. Needle's approval. I won't be holding my breath.
Is there a way I can convince you to tell me who that is? No. Okay. Well, it won't matter. I think we can get a pass from these Sword Coast couriers too, but since we're not doing that, be a little hop and a skip down this ways. Oh no, yeah, we'll take this way. I was thinking about it for a second there, since we could probably get a pass from them, but they have plenty to contend with in here. Wait for the gang to catch up. Hello, gemstones. And we're in.
Moving ahead.
Scared to death, shitty blockade.
Right. You there! Hear me out. Looking to earn some? Jerez's caress.
For what?
Bloody gnomes. Think they can get away with anything. Neelikers threw explosives at the Steel Watch. We need to find where they burrowed themselves up. You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole, bring me their chief's head. The fist will reward you well.
I'm sure they would. I'm good.
Then you're no friend of the fist.
Definitely not. I know who you work for.
Someone else. Most folks around here will do almost anything. You pay them enough.
Yeah, I know you're a boss, and I'm not a fan. Maybe if you served who you used to serve, I would have considered helping you out on a request, but I know far too much about you for that. Alrighty, so this is Jerez's Caress, that's the bar. This place is somewhere I'd actually like to take Jaheira.
Somewhere warm and safe.
You are safe.
I think that's the place we want to take Jaheira. Let me look. So the Toy Maker is in here. And I think the Investigator is in there too. Alas, we'll be doing all this next episode anyway, so it doesn't really matter who's where until we're actually exploring it, right? So I am going to wrap this one there, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, there is, of course, some links down in the description below if you're feeling particularly generous. Otherwise, stay tuned and I'll see you soon with more Baldur's Gate 3. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Pet your animals.